Right everyone, here we are today, and I've been promoted. Cost me the last 2 weeks performances, got 8 points, 30 sections have promoted me. I'm not on the air and cold, I'm on the new junkie today. Look at that, it's fantastic, doesn't it? Now there's a bit of history about this peg, so I'll explain it in a minute. So it's the last round of the Happy League, Paul Geiger League. Who runs a fantastic series, he's a great kid, but don't tell him I said that. He runs great matches. Now this peg is a fish for Rother Valley, so thanks very much lads for allowing me to fish last few matches. That track down there, and I can't wait to chuck in, I'll be honest with you, because this is one of my favourite pegs, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Look at that. So if you want, you can, you know, believe it or not, they didn't build that for us, they built it for the bikers, which is understandable, isn't it, when you think about it, but it helps us push our trolleys. So if you can't get down the lane, you can push your trolley from the bridge, which you can just see where the bridge is there. You can just see the bridge there. So there's about 20 pegs you've got to walk. And it's a good track, or if you've got a key, there's a key up there, British Waterways board key, and you can drive and you can actually park here. There you go, look, and walk through, and we just park our cars just there we can see. So I had a short walk, or you can go down that house there, that house in the background. It's called the Barking Dogs. I'll leave you to work it out why. Alright, call that the Barking Dogs, and that's 325 on New Junction, and today I've drawn 310, and this is the peg I always practice on. So if I come for a choke, like I usually come here, because you can, like I said, you can park there halfway down road. It's a straightforward road, and I always fish this peg, me. And this peg is a great peg. It won't match last week with 17 kilos of bream. And is it a good peg because it's easy to get to? And I don't know. But I think it's first time this year it's test thrown up, but I'd always put my tackle on this one, or this area, you know, fairness in all this area. 308 is M peg there. And I've got Mr. Mark Bowden, the Doncaster, there we're mixing his ground bait. There's something secret that I think. Might have a sniff in a bit, and I always fish here. So it's a lovely peg, it's easy to get to, and there's always skimmers live around here, so I'm really chuffed with this, and we'll see what happens. But so basically, but this, believe it or not, 310 used to be a great chub peg in old days when there were no bream in here and we used to fish for chub. It was always a great area, so it's obviously an area for holding fish. I don't know why. I mean, there were no trees on, you could see every angler on the bank. I don't know why that was. You can't see anybody now, you ain't got a clue what's going off, but it were always a decent chub peg. I ain't got a clue why, them trees weren't there, it were always bare bank, it were just tins, and you should have chucked at tins and catch a few chub. I don't know why, but so it's obviously something here that holds fish, because it's also a good bream, a skimmer area now. So yeah, so I think we'll get it from. But the strange thing is, I've been on the air and cold last 2 weeks, nearly the same peg, as you know, you've seen my videos, and it was 30 yard wide, and I set my clip at 27, I think it was. Now when I got here, I thought that'll be, it'll be 5 yard wide. I cast it out and it went straight in tree with the same clip on. I stood there thinking, have I changed this? And I hadn't changed it. I thought, that's weird. Pulled it back, I couldn't believe it, did it again, and landed right aside at tins. It's actually about 4 metres narrower. I would have lost my house on it, honestly. I was gobsmacked. Now, the only trouble with this peg is really shallow across, but I knew that before I come. And you have to fish, I'm probably going to fish about 27 metres. No, I'm not, I'm fishing, no, so let me work this out. 21, 22 metres. And believe it or not, that is there. I was gobsmacked. I've had to come back about 4 yards from it, and it looks 5 yard wider. It's really deceiving, really surprised me that. So anyway, so if you're good at tins here, it's 3 foot deep. Maybe that's why I used to catch chub, because it's probably shallow, because you'll go a couple of pegs that way and a couple of pegs that way, and it's deeper. And so maybe that's got something to do with it. So I'm going to catch some skimmers over there to start with, and I'm going to feed me 12-metre line, my pole line, although I ain't got a pole, for the last 2 hours when I'm going to catch some bream. And that's going to get, and I've caught them here in practice before, so I know that they live here. So I'm quite looking forward to this today. I think I'll get a few bites. As you can see, I'm not getting down there because if I fall in, you'll laugh at me. You can see I've got 3 rods set up. I forgot my feeding rod again. I went to Barston the other day, put my feeding rod in and forgot to take it out. So basically I've got 2 marvellous 11-foot all-rounds, you can see. Now with 4,000 marvellous reels, with 0.20 sublime line, but I've put line on them both. I've took braid off the other one because the bites are that good, you don't need braid. So I've put 2 rods at both with nylon. I've set my 12-foot marvellous so it was a feeding rod. So that's just a feeding rod, but you only want 10-11 footers on here. You don't need any more than that. And just a straightforward home feeder. There's my ground bait, look. That's the skimmer mix I've been using a while. I use this one at Southfield away, and it works on here at Southfield. It's a fantastic skimmer mix. And in my bait bag, you can see I ain't opened my maggots yet. Worms, dendras, red worms, thanks to Mr. Bell. Casters, maggots, casters, straightforward. It's straightforward, to be honest with you. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to fish, like I said, I'm going to start off there, fill it in on my middle line, and see if we can catch some fish. But I really fancy this today, I really do. I think we'll get some pulse today. Can't wait to get going, to be honest with you. And like I said, I mean, this place is just full of fish. Of all the canal system we've got round here, and we have got some, we must have 50 miles of canal, which Staining, New Junction, Air and Calder, and all set up and everything like that. I love this bit most. I love New Junction more than a lot. And I've fished the Happy League first, but I think I'm going to try and get a team next year and fish them all, because I've right enjoyed it. I must admit, it's on my doorstep. I could have brought Ben and all today. I normally bring him here. If I'd known I'd have brought him, so he's going to have Monk on with me again. He's had Monk on a bit lately, so I could have brought him here. But anyway, I ain't, so he'll be at home, and I'm going to pop round and sort him out. So yes, I'm looking forward to it. Let you know how I get on.
isn't it?
Well, that's the end, and I've had a decent day. I think I've got about 23 pound, which will be 11 kilo. Lost one big bream, but I've had about 48 fish, little skimmers. I've had them from an ounce to 2.5 pound, so I've had a lovely day. And I've caught them there, sort of thing, where that is about 5 metres from far bank in about 7 foot of water. I've only had one here. One bream short on that line, and 2 or 3 skimmers have all been across today. So I've had a bit of chucking. I've had some perch, and I think I've got 11 kilo. I would think something like that. So I've had a good day. My mates come here again. We've got some drone footage today for them, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've had drone up, so we've got a little bit of that. But look at shit biscuits he's brought me. That's out of order. All them lovely biscuits from that shop, and look what he's brought me. I can't believe it. I was good to when I saw them. So right, I better get packed up because I've got to weigh in. And but straightforward today. All fish were in that ledge today, and I can see why they're a good weight off here. But I knew that before I started anyway. So I'll have to wait and see what I weigh in. So I've got to weigh in anyway, so I better pack up. Well, just got back, just got results, and Chinese tonight. I've won the match on both canals, over both canals, so with 10 kilos, 400. So I've had a good day. And to be honest, when I drew the peg, I really fancied it. You know, it's got quite a bit of form, that area, and I've had a bite every cast in. What is interesting though is the amount of little skimmers in canal, like that big, 2-3 ounce. I've weighed in today, and so I've weighed everybody's nets in, and I can't believe how many I've seen. It's unbelievable how many fish in a few. It's great anyway, but Christ knows how many it's going to be. It's unbelievable. So yeah, so I won't match. I'm quite chuffed with that, and you've probably seen a bit of drone footage what my mate Mark's done. He's got a drone and he's put it up today, and it was quite interesting. There's no music or sound with it yet, but I know he uses it, but it's basically new to me. And some images and photos I've got of that is fantastic, and I think we might be doing a few more things like that, but we're just experimenting at the moment. But I was quite pleased with a few things, and I think once we get it right, I think we'll finish up doing a few videos. But it was really interesting. I must admit, I put it over twice, and I caught a few fish, and I got a good one and all, and for some reason it hadn't filmed, so that's a shame, because it was like a 2-pounder. So look forward to doing a few of them things. So, but no, I've drawn a good peg. I've not fished a bad match. I've lost one bream. It cost me out, and Ben's celebrating. Look, so that's Chinese man. Don't bark at Chinese man. And but I've had like 48 fish today. You know, so I've had 48 skimmers. Plus some perch, gudgeon and tommy rough. But like, I've had probably 10 decent ones from £1 to £2, and loads of little fish. And but like I said to you earlier, it's my favourite bit. I love that stretch, and I've really enjoyed it, to be honest with you. Well, you do when you catch a load of fish, don't you, and win. So best bait today, well, just a worm and a maggot, and what I do on there, I don't target any fish. I just keep putting fish in net. If it's 2 ounce, plop. If it's £1, plop, and just keep putting them in your net, really. So yeah, so I've had a good day, and I'm really chuffed. So that's the end of Paul Gagel's league now, Happy League, and it's a shame. I've enjoyed the last 3 weeks. I'm going to try and get a team for next year. I really did enjoy the last 3 matches. A good set of lads. Thanks to Rother Valley lads for putting up with me. And well done, Paul, as always. Great league. You're straight as a die. And I look forward to fishing it next year. But yeah, I'm going to get... Is that him, Ben? Is he here? Chinese here, yeah? I think he's here, so I've got to go.